Hello, everyone. I've had the privilege of spending many years walking alongside older adults in their health journeys. Today, I'd like to take a moment not as a doctor, but as a family member, like a son or grandson, just to sit down with. You and have a real conversation about something that might seem small, but can greatly affect our daily quality of life. Waking up in the middle of the night to urinate, especially around 2 or 3 a.m. Have you ever found yourself in this situation? You're sleeping soundly and suddenly you're wide awake. You grope around in the dark to find your way to the bathroom. Then you return to bed, tossing and turning, unable to fall back asleep. That one broken night might cost you a whole night's rest. The next day you feel tired, foggy, and emotionally drained. Over time, your body weakens, memory declines, and irritability sets in, affecting not just you, but your loved ones as well. Many people simply shrug it off. It's just part of getting older. But I want to ask you honestly, is it really just age? Or are there deeper causes at play? Maybe it's linked to the little habits we carry throughout the day, or how we care for our sleep in general. One of my patients, Mr. Howard, 68, once said to me, "Doc, I haven't had a full night's sleep in ages. Every night, like clockwork, I'm up at 2 or 3 a.m. to go to the bathroom, sometimes 2 or 3 times a night. It's exhausting. I used to think it was because I drank too much water, or maybe just my age. But now I'm beginning to wonder, am I doing something wrong?" And truthfully, he was onto something. Drinking water late at night is just a small part of the story. There are many hidden factors that may seem harmless, like the lighting in your room, the temperature, what you eat for dinner, or even silent stress that builds up inside that can all contribute to these nightly awakenings. I invite you to spend a few minutes with me in this video. Together we'll look at each of these causes. Who knows, maybe you'll finally reclaim the kind of restful, uninterrupted sleep we all deserve. Because no matter your age, everyone is worthy of a peaceful night's sleep. Should be a reward for making it through the day. Cause 1. Stress and overthinking before bed. Dear friends, modern life spares no one from stress, young or old. But as we age, we often become even more sensitive to changes in family dynamics, finances, or the quiet weight of loneliness. These thoughts, if not released before bedtime, can quietly come knocking in the middle of the night. When the mind is restless, the sympathetic nervous system becomes overactive. Your heart rate rises, your body may lightly sweat, and your blood pressure goes up. And notably, even a partially full bladder becomes more sensitive, just enough to wake you up. That's why so many people say with a chuckle, "I barely even got into deep sleep before I had to crawl out of bed again." In addition, stress disrupts melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. With less melatonin, your sleep becomes light and fragile, easily disturbed by minor sensations like a tiny sound or a slight urge to pee. Solution. The key is to relax your mind before bed. Turn off the TV and your phone at least 30 minutes before going to sleep instead. Consider reading something light, listening to soothing music, or simply sitting quietly and breathing deeply. If something's bothering you, try writing it down. It's like handing it off to tomorrow. Most importantly, don't take your worries to bed. Your bed should be a place for rest, not a continuation of your daytime worries. Sleep is nature's medicine. Teach your mind to let go, so the night becomes a time of healing, not more struggle. Cause 2. Not fully emptying the bladder before bed. A quick bathroom trip. Another common but often overlooked reason is not properly emptying the bladder before bedtime, just going enough to feel lighter. Many people rush through it, are too tired to wait or think, "I don't really need to go," so they only partially empty their bladder. The result? A few hours into sleep, the bladder starts sending signals again, if it only contains a small amount of urine. And as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to those signals, waking us up unnecessarily. Interrupted sleep means the body never quite enters that deep, restorative sleep phase. This is especially common in older men who often experience prostate enlargement. That can lead to weaker urine flow and incomplete emptying. But there's a simple technique that can help. It's called double voiding, or simply going twice. Solution. Sit down when you urinate, even for men. This position helps relax the lower abdomen and the bladder. Urinate as you normally would, then stay seated. for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing slowly and relaxing. Lean slightly forward and try to go again. Many people find this surprisingly effective, leading to longer stretches of sleep without middle-of-the-night wake-ups. Sometimes, a small shift in your bedtime routine can bring big improvements to your sleep. Simple, gentle, but powerful. 3. Eating late or consuming diuretic foods. Our ancestors used to say, "Eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper." This timeless wisdom still holds true today. Eating too late at night or consuming the wrong foods can significantly disrupt your sleep. When we eat late, the digestive system continues working through the night. During food metabolism, the body produces metabolic water, which accumulates and is excreted during sleep, leading you to wake up in the middle of the night to urinate. On top of that, many common foods in traditional Vietnamese meals are natural. Diuretics such as celery, cucumber, and asparagus, though refreshing, they strongly stimulate urination. Parsley and bell peppers, while healthy if consumed in the evening, they may increase nighttime urination and cause sleep disruption. Alcohol, beer, and coffee. Not only do they stimulate the nervous system, but they also have diuretic effects, further worsening nighttime adenines. Solution: eat dinner at least 34 hours before bedtime, allowing the body time to digest and prevent unnecessary REM production at night. Avoid diuretic foods and beverages in the evening, especially after 6 p.m. If you enjoy them, consider having them during lunch instead. Opt for easily digestible, low-fat meals in the evening, and minimize strong spices and salt. A light, well-timed dinner doesn't just benefit sleep, also supports heart health, blood pressure, and digestion, all of which are especially important for those over 50.4. Bedroom temperature not properly adjusted. Many people think, as long as my room is enclosed, I don't need to worry about temperature. But in fact, bedroom temperature directly affects both sleep quality and nighttime urine production. When the room is too hot, your body sweats, becomes restless, and struggles to enter deep sleep, which is critical for restoring energy and regulating hormones. In this state, the ADH hormone, which helps the kidneys reabsorb water, becomes less effective, resulting in increased urine production. On the other hand, when it's too cold, blood gets redirected to vital organs to preserve core temperature. The kidneys misinterpret this shift as excess fluid in the body and trigger cold diuresis, an increase in nighttime urination due to cold. Solution: maintain your bedroom at around P-20 degrees Celsius, P-68 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the ideal range for falling into deep, restorative sleep and reducing nighttime urination. We're breathable. Natural fiber pajamas like cotton, bamboo, or linen to stay cool and absorb sweat effectively. If using air conditioning, set a timer to turn it off after 2 to 3 hours, or use a light blanket to prevent getting too cold during the night. By being mindful of your eating habits and sleep environment, you can greatly reduce nighttime awakenings. A continuous deep sleep doesn't just leave you refreshed, it's a powerful remedy for the heart, brain, and memory. 5. Drinking water too close to bedtime. Many people enjoy drinking a cool glass of water or a cup of herbal tea right before bed, thinking it will promote better sleep and health. However, if you drink fluids too close to bedtime, say within an hour, you're more likely to wake up in the middle of the night needing to use the bathroom. This happens because the urinary system doesn't shut down at night. If water enters your body too late in the day, your kidneys ramp up filtration around 1 to 2 a.m., right when your body is trying to enter its deepest stage of sleep. Furthermore, hormone, antidiuretic hormone, which normally reduces urine production at night, becomes less active if you consume fluids late. The result? You wake up, your sleep cycle is broken. You feel tired and drained the next morning. Solution: hydrate well during the daytime, especially between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. After 6 or 7 p.m., begin gradually reducing your fluid intake. If thirsty, take only a few small sips to moisten your throat. Ideally, stop drinking water entirely at least 3 hours before going to bed. Don't let what seems like a healthy habit rob you of the precious hours of rest your body needs to recharge. 6. Sleeping position causes fluid to pool in the kidneys. Gravity and sleeping position, you might not realize it. The way you sleep each night can actually be causing you to wake up to urinate. It all comes down to how gravity affects fluid distribution in your body. During the day when you're sitting or standing, gravity pulls fluid down into your legs, especially in those who sit for long periods or don't move around much. That's why some people experience mild swelling in the ankles or a heavy feeling in their legs by day's end. When you lie down to sleep, gravity no longer holds that fluid in the lower limbs. It returns to the heart and kidneys, and your kidneys may mistakenly interpret the increase in circulation as fluid overload, triggering filtration and the need to urinate, even if you already emptied your bladder earlier. Solution: about 12 hours before bed, elevate your legs above heart level. You can do this by lying with your feet up on the wall, on a chair, or by using a pillow under your legs. This helps return fluid to the central circulation earlier and reduces the kidneys burden during sleep. The ideal sleep position is lying on your left side with a small pillow between your knees. This posture improves circulation, reduces pressure on the bladder, and promotes deeper sleep. Avoid lying flat on your back, especially if you frequently wake up to urinate. This position may increase bladder pressure, particularly in older adults or those with prostate issues. Just a small adjustment in your sleep posture can significantly reduce the number of times you wake up at night to use the bathroom. 7. Lack of physical activity during the day in modern life. Many people, especially the elderly, lead a sedentary lifestyle, sitting for long hours, moving little, or engaging in almost no physical activity daily. This doesn't just affect the muscles, bones, and joints. It also leads to poor circulation. Fluid tends to accumulate in the lower limbs, and at night, this fluid redistributes, increasing the filtration pressure on the kidneys, causing you to wake up again with the urge to urinate. What's more, lack of movement disrupts sleep by reducing the body's production of ADH, antidiuretic hormone, a hormone crucial for helping you sleep deeply and uninterrupted through the night. Solution: spend at least 20 to 30 minutes each day engaging in light physical activities such as walking, yoga, or gentle stretching exercises. If you work from home or have a habit of sitting for long periods, stand up every 12 hours, walk around, do some leg stretches, rotate your knees, or practice deep breathing. For older adults, there's no need to perform intense workouts. Just maintain a consistent level of daily movement. Even watering plants, going to the market, or cleaning the house can significantly improve circulation and sleep. You'll be surprised to find that after just 1 or 2 weeks of light daily movement, nighttime urination frequency decreases noticeably, and you'll enjoy deeper, more restful sleep. Dear friends, you don't need to become a sleep expert overnight. In fact, trying to change too many things at once can make you feel overwhelmed and lead to giving up halfway. So here's the most sincere advice. Start with just one thing. Think back to the 7 causes of nighttime awakenings. What struck you the most? Was it drinking water too late, eating dinner too close to bedtime, or maybe sleeping in a room that's too warm without realizing it? Once you've identified your main trigger, focus on improving just that one habit for the next 3 to 7 days. No need to rush. Let your body gradually adapt to this small but consistent change. When you begin to feel the difference, such as sleeping more deeply and waking up less frequently, you'll naturally be motivated to address the next habit. Improving sleep, especially for middle-aged and older adults, is not a sprint. It's more like planting a tree. You nurture it a little each day, and then one beautiful day it begins to blossom and bear fruit. Waking up at 2 a.m. isn't just about that one glass of water before bed. It's the result of a combination of small habits: your sleeping position, dinner timing, bedroom environment, and daily physical activity. The good news is, just by changing one factor at a time, you can already start to notice a significant improvement in your sleep. Good sleep doesn't require pills.
Oh.
It requires knowledge and perseverance. So what will you choose to change first, today? Please leave a comment below to share your experience. We'll be here to walk with you on your journey toward restoring deep, natural, high-quality sleep. Good sleep is a gift, but you must be the one to open the door and receive it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like to support our team. Share this video with your loved ones, friends, especially those who struggle to sleep or often wake up in the middle of the night. A small action from you could help someone improve their health day by day. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos, where we always bring you easy to understand, practical health knowledge you can apply to your daily life right away. Thank you for your time. Wishing you a peaceful night and a deep, restful sleep. See you in the next video.